Okay, so let's talk about some of the things you can do. We talked about ransomware. We talked about a lot of these things already. The first thing I would suggest is get some type of cloud backup for important files on your computer. It can be Dropbox, it can be, we have iDrive that we offer, but you want to make sure that it's a cloud backup. We use Office 365, but we use a cloud backup for Office 365 so that we keep that protection against something happening. So, you know, all those pictures of your kids, like I said, Prime does it for free. Well, free if you're paying for Prime, so I guess it's all dependent on the word free, but you know, you want to make sure you're protecting yourself. This is a big one, especially if you are very active in social media. Be careful who wants to friend you. If you don't know the person and you're suddenly getting friend requests, one of the things that I do if I get a friend request that I don't know is I look and see if any of my other friends I do know knows them. And then I will either text or call them, depending on your age. I'm old, so I call. And I'll say, do you know this person? And sometimes they'll say, oh yeah, that's a great guy, and then I'll friend them. Sometimes they'll say, I don't know that person, they friended me, and I don't know why they're a friend of mine. And I'd be like, okay, and I suggest they should defriend them from their things, but I don't friend them. And other times I find out that they do know the person, and I shouldn't friend them because they're just not nice people. So think about who you friend. I remember when I first started way back, people were like, friend everybody, build your social network as big as you can, but unfortunately, you can get some really bad people that start to use your information if you friend them and you don't know them. Again, you want to use a spam filter. You want to make sure that you're minimizing your effort to make sure you're not being hacked. And spam filters can do that. It is good to have that. Make sure that your email, depending if you're using like a Gmail and stuff, they will try and do it for you. Make sure that you're using it when you have it. And you don't let people you don't want through. Again, if you don't know who's sending you an email or you're not expecting an email, treat it as bad. It always should be assumed it's bad until you make it good, not the other way around. I guess it's the opposite of the law. Instead of being guilty until proven innocent, emails are guilty, instead of being innocent until proven guilty, emails are guilty until proven innocent. Okay. The other thing that people don't realize is really important is making sure that you're keeping your applications and your desktop up to date. Okay. We got, my computer just started pulling emails I want to receive in my spam filter. I can't get it to stop despite setting up rules to accept certain senders. If your spam filter is doing that, you'd want to talk with whoever is in charge of your spam filter and make sure that you can whitelist it. If this is a corporate email, it's very likely that they have higher end roles above your direct computer that might be stopping it from coming through. Because usually, like if it's a Gmail account, if you whitelist, which is basically a security person's term for making it an acceptable email, it should come through. So you can go, you might have to contact your email support person and say, I need these emails to be whitelisted. Yes?
It's her personal computer.
It's your personal computer. Okay. Are you using Gmail or AT&T Mail? Who is your email provider? Gmail and Wow. Okay, so you should, your Gmail should allow you to whitelist that email. I'm assuming you're having emails you want to come through and they're going to spam. If you're having a problem, you may have to reach out to Gmail and ask them because it's not functioning properly in that situation. Usually you go in and you authorize an email address to come through and stop being spammed. If that's not working, then you have to ask Gmail because that's the normal default behavior. Okay. Again, make sure you keep your computer patched. There's a lot of viruses, and it's funny. We're working with a school district, and the school district had gotten hacked, and it was a very bad hack. It shut down every computer in the district, including the HVAC computer, the door access computer. The virus that got through was 1.5 years old, but they had not patched their computers in 5 years. They would not have been attacked if they would have had their computers patched. So you do want to make sure that you do patch your computers. When it asks you to patch, at least do the security patches to keep up to date. For businesses, we actually have a product that we offer that will help do automated patching, but keep your files, keep your cell phone up to date. Now, we all know Apple did some nasty things where with their updates, they slowed down your phone. So you always have other problems that can come with patching. But to keep yourself safe from hackers, you want to keep patched. We talked about multi-factor authentication. Where you can, use it. All of your bank accounts should have multi-factor authentication. If you are active on social media and you want to keep it safe, you want to set it up so that you get a cell phone notification to log in. Use multi-factor authentication where you can if it's an important thing in your life. And again, use spam filter for your email.